hello, hello. I hope you're doing great. I am super excited to be here with you today again. Um, we got a lot of things to cover today. I hope you are ready. The team has cooked amazing thing, like really amazing. I'm super excited to share this with you today. There's about to be a huge value for those who are available today. So let's get down into it. I see a lot of people in the chat. That's great. Thank you very much for joining. It's amazing. I even see Elena. Elena, thank you for joining. I saw you were killing it at tennis court. So congrats. Um, hello, Geoffrey. Okay, so let's wait a bit. The team, as I said, has done amazing stuff, like really amazing. I know you might have seen Leo. Leo is working with me. He's a product marketing specialist, and he has built an AI instructions generator that's been vibe coded, and it's really great, honestly. On the other hand, Chris, who is our head of customer support, he's done some amazing stuff to help you migrate and improve your workflows. And Leo is joining the webinar, so he's here. He's the one, and yeah, very excited about today. So it's 11:03. We'll get started in 2 or 3 minutes. In the meantime, feel free to share in the chat your expectations, right? What are you expecting from today's session? But also, why not? What would you like us to cover in the future? Because those are always interesting things for us. So, let me get things ready. How to download chat and groups them in same category of question. Hey Julia, so this is AI topic detection. So that's basically available in the AI agent inside Hugo. So basically, you just gotta go to the bottom. But it's great. You know what, Julia? That's what we're going to cover today, and it's amazing. Yep. To full system automation, including our old chat conversation. Okay, Fazrin. So that's good that you're here today because that's what we will cover. There will be a focus on AI topic detection and how then it can help classify conversation, do statistics, but also root conversations, right? So AI topic detection is now starting to be core in the product, of course, and this is what you're going to do. This is recorded. This is recorded, so you will also receive the replay. Yeah. So if it's grouping the chat to wrong topic, it means that your prompt might not be good enough. So refine your prompt. Yeah, Ram, exactly. Move them all to Q&A. That's the right thing. So AI instructions, that's basically text or images through PDF, for example, CSV also. There's tons of things. So many questions. Hey, I'm sorry I can't answer them all, but that's great. Thank you very much for sharing these things. But it would help us improve how we help customers. We will cover workflows, and even better, Chinyan, we will show you a workflow generator today. That's what we're going to share with you, right? So get ready. We are getting started. Woo. So let me share my screen. I think I'm going to do it like this. And let's go. Okay, that's the full screen. Oh, perfect. So, obviously, for those who don't know me, my name is Antoine. I'm French. I can't hide it. And I'm the CMO at Crisp. I will be your host. In the chat, as always, Leo is with me. Leo is in Bangkok right now. So, if you're in Bangkok too, feel free to reach out to him. He'll be very happy to meet you all. Today, we're going to see why most AI setup fails, right? Um, and this is what we see right now with customers. So earlier in the chat, it was one of the user was saying, "Hey, my AI topic detection is not working because it classifies topics the wrong way." Well, that's because the prompt is not specific enough, is not good enough, right? And the instructions are not good enough. And this is something we see systematically, right? I had a conversation with a customer last week that was saying to me, I had a hard time understanding the difference between instructions and knowledge. And that's why we came up with an idea. And this is what Leo has built also. And this is what I'm going to share with you today. So you will have access to amazing things, like really amazing. Okay. So what you will learn today, okay? Training, instructions leading to better answers. We will not cover workflows and automations, but there's a big but. We are going to share with you a workflow generator, right? So through basic prompt instructions, we generate for you a dedicated workflow, which is amazing, which is like truly amazing. And this is what the team has built over the past week. So we are very excited to get your feedback about these. So as a quick reminder, there's three ways your AI can learn from your business, right? This is how you do fine tuning. This is how you do your best to make sure that the AI understands what your business is about, what those make your business so specific. Okay, web pages, questions and answers, files, but also knowledge base, right? So the knowledge base that lives inside Crisp is maybe one of the most important data source that you can leverage. And we will be speaking about something today also, something really specific that it is in beta right now. So if you want to be part of the beta so we can get more feedback, it's about to be released, but still, it's always interesting. Um, Say it in the chat. Leo will write down the things and we will get back to you to enable the beta for you. But basically, it's like also amazing to improve the way you train your AI. Okay, so this is how you should envision things, and this is what is important, right? The layers of training. You have different layers. The basic one, the website, right? Product, pricing, policies, maybe promotions, all those things that everyone can see, right? Either the AI or the potential customers. The Q&A, they help give precisions because you will see there are gaps inside your knowledge, and that's normal. You can't predict the questions your customers will ask. This is what makes a human beautiful, right? It's unpredictable, and it's the same for AI because AI is a prediction, right? This is statistics. So at the moment you uh, think you, that's a mistake, but you think you got it all. Well, that's wrong because then you go live and you see, okay, I didn't plan for this question. I didn't plan for this question. And that's normal. When you launch an AI agent dedicated at customer support, you can't expect to nail 80% automated conversations at first. No, you should aim at 30%. 30% is a good, very decent start, right? But then what is interesting is how it evolves throughout the time, right? What's the next? How can I go to 35? How can I go to 50%? And these are the questions that you should ask yourself. And we are putting in the tools to help you to do so. So Q&A is about refinements, and then files, right? Processes, internal docs, images. I worked with an e-commerce business previously that was asking me, how can I share um, images describing the process of hair loss, right? Because they sell a product that helps men to fight hair loss, big problem. And obviously, I'm not in the market, but still, there are some people that are less lucky than me. And he was telling me, hey, Antoine, how can I upload images that are describing the different stages of hair loss? And I told him, hey, it's pretty easy. In fact, put them inside a PDF file. You had the images inside the PDF, and below you had the description, and this is how you train the AI. And obviously, also, these are common knowledge over the web, right? It's been documented, so you can make sure that tools such as GPT, OpenAI, but also Mistral or Gemini, they've already seen that types of content, so you can leverage it. Um, that's great. I think the chat is in fire. Is on fire. 25 one questions. Great. So I'll keep going. So yeah, the mistakes. No clear answer, imparting too much, missing critical cases. So basically, I work with the customer. Another one, I see a lot of customers. I've been speaking with a lot of customers recently, which is great. And they run a mobile app that's a running coach, right? Lots of people are running. I can imagine basically that you guys also are doing some sport. If there's people planning to do like a marathon or a semi-marathon or maybe a 10 kilometers, feel free to write down in the chat. I love to talk about it with you guys. And so they have a very large blog, and so they added the entire blog as a data training source, which is not great because in the end the answer was not qualitative enough because the data set was too broad, right? So the more specific and the more qualitative the data that you had is, the better the answer will be. So don't import too much. Choose quality over quantity. um, Refine critical cases, right? The more detailed information you can bring to some specific information, the better it is. And then clear answers. And this is what we are going to help you with in the product we're going to show you today. So the training starter kit, that's basically the basic step when you want to get started with AI. Import website, add top Q&As, attach files, right? So import website, basically choose the right information. I would not invite you to scroll the entire product catalog if you're an e-commerce because that would be a mistake, because product can go unavailable, and but AI is not aware of this. So basically, I would invite you to leverage the MCP to connect your product stock to the AI instead of browsing the product catalog over the website. Top Q&As, so basically uh, refinements, improvement. Someone in the chat shared uh, the thing about the shortcuts. That's a very good strategy. Leverage your existing pre-AI shortcuts as a way to add them to the Q&A. That's very interesting, very smart approach because this is what it used to be. In the past, you used to use shortcut to answer faster to repetitive questions. And this is a very good way to get started. And then files. So yeah, files is really interesting. We saw basically a case a month ago with Chris from Ritzy that was speaking about how he is leveraging CSV files and Claude to improve its training data set, right? But no need to read to go too fast on that because we have a product that fixes this. So import your website. I will not show you. Those are like really basic thing that you can see in the product in the AI agent right now. So um, the Q&A. So most frequent questions. How do I know what are my most frequent questions? Well, basically, you got to use the AI topic detection, right? So that's where you should get started. Um, about sanity and health check, you should always work in question mode, right? Um, Bad question, refund procedure for SaaS billing cycle. That's not what your customers will ask. Your customer will ask, "How can I get a refund?" Right? Um, if you are an e-commerce business, they will say, "What's your return product policy?" So basically, yeah, always rephrase in the sense of the customers, not in the sense of your procedure, your internal procedure. Okay, that's very important. Also, write answers that don't create follow-ups, and it's the same as what I used to say when I was advising people to write help article that are complete enough not to generate more questions at the end than at the beginning, right? So be the most as possible, detailed and concrete in your answers. So for example, in a Q&A, you have about 1,000 characters that can be added to an answer. That's perfectly enough, but be straightforward. And also, um, yeah, make sure that you add enough information. So clear, complete, actionable. Those are the three important steps when uh, adding knowledge to your AI. Clear, avoid internal terms, right? Complete, include edge case, and actionable. What are the steps? How can I fix this? Okay, because the AI will leverage the information. The AI is able to say, okay, these are the steps you should follow. Here is an example: good answers vs bad answers, and the difference is simple. A bad answer is too vague, no clear steps, forces a follow-up. And the good answer is go to the login page and click forgot password, enter your email, follow the link sent to your inbox to set a new password. This is a step-by-step answer, okay? And it could be even more didactic, right? Step one, step two, step three, step four, because the AI will also understand this. And this is what makes, in the end, a conversation that gets resolved automatically, because this is what you want. You want to avoid escalation. Escalation is not a problem, right? But for some conversation, it is, because it could have been resolved automatically. So this is what we're trying to avoid. So track what your customers are actually uh, asking. So I'll do a quick pause on this before we move forward. I want to have a look at the conversation. Um, Leo, is there anything I should have a look at? What do you think matters most for a good AI setup? Okay, those are great questions that you prepared, Leo. That's amazing. I see also some questions from Fabienne, Julien, Irina, Serge. That's great. Okay. So, yes, Reputon, it's hard to keep everyone aligned when things are evolving so fast. So, yep, sometimes the support team isn't up to date with state of the art of what we are building, unfortunately, but it does understand images. Okay, so a lot of people excited about the beta. Do I have the Q&A separately, or will they be dedicated from the customer support cases? So no, you should add them. Yep. So Ahmed, you can disable the routings, the automated built-in escalation rules to make sure that the AI does its job. You can also disable the AI and push the help articles, right? And make sure that people browse your content ahead of the the support conversation. Excuse me, just drinking a bit. No, we're not extracting images. No, no, it's for context. So if someone shares a picture of its ear, if I go back to the example, then the AI will be able to understand what stage it is and therefore push back the correct advice. Okay, so let's get down to the business, the automatic topic detection. So I'm going to stop sharing in here, visible screen sharing, and I'm going to go there. AI agent and topic detection. Okay. Share screen. Chrome tab. There we go. Okay, perfect. So this is the topic detection that I wanted to share with you. We had a conversation with Leo this week, and I noticed that most of you guys are not aware of this feature, which is to me one of the most interesting one in terms of customer support. Either it is in terms of understanding why customers are reaching out to you, but also in terms of routing conversation to the right places. So let's get down to it. At first, you can create topics. Okay, you can group them. You have pre-existing built-in topics, but as you can see at first, we have built our own. So right now we see that we have a lot of requests regarding WhatsApp, for example. And so I have added a prompt, right? It's pretty basic. You see, conversations resolve around settings, problem setup, and credits for WhatsApp business. And this helps me in a lot of different things. This helped me first to assign a segment to that conversation, which is then visible in the analytics. So I can classify and see the number of conversations where those with this topic where this segment has been assigned, right? And secondly, it can help me with the routings, right? Because with these segments being assigned, then I can trigger conversations being routed to a specific sub inbox or to a specific team, right? So it's really powerful and it's very easy. So it's complementary of what you can do nowadays in your settings with the automatic triage, right? So here with the automatic triage, you can do also some very easy to set up routings. No like coding skills required. It's pretty straightforward. I don't know if you remember this. We talked about it, I think, a year ago, but this is very easy to do. So it's complementary, right? One is without AI, the other is with AI. So yeah, that's what I wanted to cover. So if you have questions about this, feel free to ask. That's great. Okay. So let's get back to the amazing presentation that Leo did. Um, share a screen window. There we go. Okay, so we saw why it is important to create the topic detection because it's part of a good and healthy inbox, right? Routing conversations, detecting the topics, Those are vital information that you can share with your product team, right? Your product team needs those information because if you see a spike in week 2 regarding a specific feature, then obviously you can share this with your team and say, hey guys, there's a problem in the product because of that feature. We're seeing a spike in number of conversations, and that's really gold, right, in terms of information for the company. And this is why also the position of the support inside a company is moving upwards, right? It's moving higher and higher, and most important. And this is because you are sitting on a pile of interesting, important, vital data. But if you don't do the proper setup, then you will never be perceived as someone that can bring value in your company. And yes, that's what's available. So basically, can I zoom in? Yeah, definitely. Okay. So you can see we hide it because those are from Crisp, but you can see the different conversation where the different topics have been assigned. So basically, this is what it gives you. So that's the Hugo Analytics, but it's also available in the Crisp Analytics. So basically, much more powerful and much more detailed information. So the files, yeah. There's different things that can be done. Structured data CSV, run row, one item. It can be done for the Q&A also. So we are now also supporting the import of Q&As, but also uh, a sample CSV. Leo, can you share the link or should I share it in the chat? I'm going to share this with you guys in the chat. So that's the template that you can download basically. So obviously, what I would do here is, for example, ask Claude or ChatGPT to write down maybe a list of 10 to 20 Q&A and get started from there. Okay. So there's a thing, yeah. Past conversation, they don't train your AI, but it does help Hugo Copilot, and it helps also something else that we are going to show you, which is the AI suggestion feature that's about to be released. But knowledge, right? Knowledge is great. That's important. Having a good knowledge training data set is vital to make sure that AI resolves the expected number of conversations. But it's not enough. The training is different from the behavior, the instructions. Okay. Um, and we see a lot of companies that are nowadays being like not really sure what is the difference between training and instructions. And this is one of our focus for today. We want you to be really able to understand the difference, right? You will not add knowledge to the instructions. That's not the place. If you want to add information to the instructions, this is how the AI should behave, right? What's its tone? What to say? Why? What not to say? What to do in such case? How to structure answers, for example. But on the other hand, in the trainings, this is where you should have your policies, your Q&As, your product information. Okay, very important. Instructions are vital, right? For example, if you remember Rizzi last month, he had about 20 different instructions, right? Some of them were not all really important, but it's to tell you the more instructions you have, the better it is in terms of quality of understandings. So Most teams focus on knowledge, which is vital. That's the first step. That's the first layer. You don't have a good knowledge, you don't have a good AI. But then you need to have an AI that behaves right. So according your use cases, according your internal policies. And this is where the magic happens. Okay. The instructions will help your AI to behave the way you want in the case you want. And this is where you should have these informations. So instructions control tone, structure, level of details, and also boundaries. Okay. And what we have added recently is the ability to group them so you can better understand and but also better organize them into different classification. It's also more healthier for you in terms of organization. So we are trying to help you make sure that when someone steps in, it's easy to understand, but it's also easy to manage in the long run. Because I think you got it right. AI is here for a long time. So how to write effective instructions, and that's an important thing, right? Be concise, short, and explicit, right? Actionable. So keep answers under 3 sentences, use bullet points for step by step, and escalate if user asks for a supervisor. So it's art, I agree. It's not easy to write instructions because you never really know where to get started, right? There's that blank page fear. And even myself, at some point, I don't know what instructions should I write because we apply it to Hugo every day, right? And it's something we are building step by step because just like you, we are uncovering this brand new world. And so today, I want to share with you something amazing. That's the AI instructions generator that we have built for our customers. Starting today, you will have the ability to go through different set of questions that in the end will generate for you a set of instructions that you can then import into Hugo, right? So that's an amazing milestone for you, but for us too. And we are very happy to share this with you all. Today, not only do we share an instructions generator, but we also share a workflow wizard, right? So the workflow wizard is the workflow generator that you will have the ability to try. And so this is where you should get started. Okay. So starting today, you don't have to think about what should I have as an instructions. We do it for you based on the input you share with us, right? So you spend about 5 minutes, 5 minutes where you had information, you answer questions, and then we generate those instructions for you. We expect you to use these like on a day-to-day basis. Tomorrow, these will be included in the product, right? That's a project we led with Leo and Chris, and they've made an amazing work. And so today, that's our gift for you guys. So hopefully you will enjoy it and you will leverage it too. Yeah, it's amazing. Thank you very much for your comments. It's very exciting, and we hope it will help you. That's amazing. Well, it's not over. It's not over. Wait, don't leave now. I was just allowing you to have a look at it and get started if you want to. Yes, Antoine, it's English only for now. But you can then translate the instructions once they are generated. Yeah. Yes, Florian, I know. I understand, Jean-Baptiste, but we're a global company and we can't afford to serve customers in different languages. And so let's go back to the setup. Okay. So create your AI instructions. Oh, I can do it today. So let me show it to you guys. So let's get down. It takes about 8 minutes. It will be shared. So my company, I am selling cookies. I love cookies. So selling cookies online, just like you, Elena. I don't know if you're still here, but I love cookie. Selling cookies online for customers around the world, especially pistachio cookie. I love pistachio cookie. Okay, we're targeting people who love biscuits from all around the world, um, especially between uh, 25 and 45 years old, men and women. Alors, so we are very tasty. That's the first and most important thing. We love good quality products. For example, we have chocolate, a pistachio that's coming from Dubai, where they do that amazing Dubai chocolate, with the chocolate and the pistachio. That's so good. And then, what kind of situations should your AI be especially good at? So, I want my AI to solve problems and help confuse customers also, but also explain how things work. Tell us more about the things customers most often need help understanding. So they need to understand things about the toppings, because when you work with us, we have a lot of different types of toppings. Um, when choosing cookies, it's not easy to understand what are the toppings you can add to a cookie. Okay, tell us more about the situation where customers are usually confused. This is optional, so I will skip. Tell us more about the most common problem. Well, it's order. Huh? Where is my order? But also return policies. So obviously, we don't return a lot of cookies because otherwise they will all go to waste. We don't return. And product and delivery. There is always problems to get the product delivered. I want my AI to be friendly and conversational. Okay, friendly, cool, authentic, and helpful. A good answer, concise, fun, on brand, and also respect the customers. Don't get too friendly. What should your AI avoid the most? Trust and safety and brand fit. Well, I don't want my AI to say that competitors are weak, or the AI to I want my AI to be also consistent with the product available, and also aware of product restrictions. So I want the AI to always ask for any forbidden ingredients to suggest the best product. Okay, off-brand behavior. Well, basically something that is around politics or medical advice. It's not our business. What wording rules matter the most? We are cheap. Should AI? Yes, a few. Okay, yes, I like them. I will add also cookie. Hey, Tac. Is there anything else your AI should keep in mind? No. Okay, and this is it, right? It's crafted. No, Amalina, it's different. Ozzy, I don't really understand your concerns. To me, there's no sense. If you have a knowledge that's not complete, then it's up to you to refine your knowledge, right? We are giving you the tools, then you are the responsible for what you do with them. We are building what I believe to be the best customer support platform in the market right now. So we are happy to have your feedback, but if you don't use the tool we provide you with, we can't do anything about it. So Tanya, I think you are totally wrong about this. I think that it's very helpful also for SaaS. We have tons of SaaS that are using it. We even ourselves are using it. So I will be happy to get to a meeting with you to show you why you, you you can do a lot of things with Crisp. Okay. Yes. So also, Tanya, I will be happy to introduce you to other SaaS companies that are already actively using Hugo and show you why it's very powerful. Okay. Cool. So you see, now we have the CSV that are available, and I can download them and then import them into my instructions. So I will share this again. I will stop sharing, disable screen sharing, and I will share this one. So let's not waste others' work. Has this been? Yes. Okay, so let me share this with you guys. Share screen. AI agent. Is this the one? Yeah. And you see, one of the feature we implemented recently is the ability to import instructions. Okay. So import instructions, download, and then you have fields. And it's good. We have 11 instructions that are completely on brand, dedicated to your behaviors, related to specific use cases, and ready to work. It took me 8 minutes, less, six. So that's amazing. So maybe Irina, and that's an interesting thing. We can organize maybe a dedicated SaaS related webinar for you to gather, to meet. Maybe we could also do a roundup with different customers, and that could be interesting. Yep. So that's very interesting feedback. Okay, that's perfect. So GK, that's the next step. That's the next step and the last step of our today's webinar, GK. So that's the perfect question. I'm really happy that you asked this question right now, because what I'm going to show you today is what we are going to release in beta. So get ready to eat the beta word in the chat section. So let me share this with you. We know maintaining, well, we know that training an AI is hard, right? It's not easy and it can be time consuming. But more importantly, it's hard to keep the knowledge up to date. And this is what we've seen, right? Remember last month when Chris was sharing its process, like exporting the Q&As, matching them in cloud, then re-uploading, it's time consuming and you're missing things. And it provokes some problem. It generates some problem, basically escalations, because knowledge isn't up to date. So what we are releasing today is AI suggestions. AI suggestions is a tool that analyzes all the conversations that have been escalated, and based on your team's answers, then it suggests improvement in your existing AI knowledge. So for example, this snippet has been seen as not complete. And as you can see, the AI is suggesting a complete rewrite of the knowledge. And what you got to do is simply hit ignore or keep, right? And that's it. And next time you have these questions, the conversation will not get escalated. It will get resolved. So it's a tool that helps you refine your knowledge, keep it updated, but also increase the total percentage of AI automated conversations. And it's the same for help desk articles, right? Keeping your knowledge up to date is not easy, especially knowledge-based articles. So this is the first step of AI coming in to the knowledge base. We help you to automatically add content to existing help articles so they can match what your teams is saying versus what the knowledge has access to. And once again, keep, save, boom, that's it. I can move on to something else. I can go sipping a cocktail while Hugo is doing my job. And that's amazing. So yeah, write down beta in the chat, and next week we will get you all to the beta of this new feature that's available. For now, it is free during the beta. It will be part of the consumed credits in the future. So I'll stop sharing my screen, and this is the end of our meeting. Basile, that's a customer support question that I request you to ask to the support team. Okay, a lot of people available in the beta 10 webinar. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you, William. That's really really cool. Yeah, Ahmed, my pleasure. We want a French webinar. Maybe at some point. Maybe at some point. My pleasure, Tanya. I will reach out back to you personally, Tanya. We want the beta. Yeah, no worries. Yes, I agree with Leo. If you have time to answer questions in the polls, that also helps us to focus where we should focus. So definitely, please take some time. Yes, Daniel, you will receive the reply automatically in the description and an email that Leo will send you afterwards. Yeah. Thank you, Nerea. À bientôt. Patricia, are you speaking about the prompts in the instructions or with the tool that we shared today? Yeah, Axel, feel free to reach out to me. Ah, okay. Yes, it can work, Patricia. No problem. You can write down things in French. No, Benjamin, we don't have a forum. Um, is there a priority between website and files? No, there's no priority. There's no priority. There's no surprise left. I'm sorry, Aswin. That's it for today. But feel free to 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 try this one. The Discord is being disabled soon, Chris. Too. We are not thinking about maintaining this. We don't like the how it works, and yeah. No, that's not how it works. That's leveraging at the moment. It is leveraging what your team is answering in the inbox. Yes, Paul. That's basically the copilot available in the inbox. So you can open the copilot. It's leveraging the same knowledge, so the one that we talked about today, and you can basically ask and prompt as if it was a chat GPT inside Crisp, and therefore have access to this information. Yeah. Yes, exactly. So yeah, definitely. Yes, Aswin, definitely. I think that's something we will work out on with Leo. Maybe a special summer webinar for SaaS teams. That would be a great moment, I believe. So it depends what large means, but the more concise you are, the better it is, I think. Yes, we still have 3 minutes, and then I will end this event. So if you still have questions, I'm happy to answer your questions. I want to give it on specific topic, for instance, how to answer when the client wants to consider account. Instructions, but don't mix the two, right? There should be instructions. If someone speaks about that topic, here is how you should answer. But don't give the knowledge, give the behavior, right? So, for example, when you face a bug, here are the information the AI should gather. Maybe the version of Chrome, the browser, you know, but not the knowledge. Yeah, very good way of saying it, Leo. I agree with you. Yeah. My pleasure, Yuri. Thank you. I hope you love cookie too. So instructions. Here is how to do. Here is what to do when someone wants to cancel an account, right? Uh, why does a user wants to cancel an account? That's a very important thing to say. But then in the knowledge, you should have the steps. So what are the steps to cancel an account? You have to separate things. So not necessarily, but yes, that's right, Christian. That's exactly right. Yes, you have to separate things. So the process of canceling is knowledge, but the information to gather is instructions, right? Because when you cancel an account, you want to know why people are canceling an account, but then you want to let the user cancel the account, and this is knowledge. Muito obrigado, Ana.